guys, I'm here with Nancy Nally. Say hi.
Hi.
Yay, from Scrapbook Update. Tell them about your website. Tell them what the purpose is and what you got going on there.
Well, Scrapbook Update started about 10 years ago, and it's been largely trade news, and now we have a combination of trade news and consumer content.
So basically you go out and you find, oh, hi Photo Bomber. We'll see you in very shortly. You're next, you know. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, those photo bombers, man.
I know, at the show, you can't get rid of them.
Okay, so they love reading your new trade, your trade news, I think is what that's supposed to say. Okay, so like when you go out into the world and you see things, you come back and report on them.
Yep, we do. I try to do at least once a week. Sometimes it doesn't quite get done, but the update column, which is usually a giant compilation of various news from around the industry, and then in between those columns, sometimes if there's a big news story and things like that, you know, we'll write about it. And a lot of my projects and stuff that I publish on the website are sort of news oriented because they contain a lot of trend information.
Okay, perfect. We love that. So, do you have other people contribute, or you're doing all of it?
At the moment, Scrapbook Update is just me.
Okay.
And every so often for special events, I'll have guest contributors.
Okay.
But at the moment, it's just me.
Okay, very cool, very cool. So, can people write you though and say like, "Hey, I'm really wondering about such and
Oh,
such."
yeah.
Yeah, you love like answering questions.
Oh yeah,
and,
yeah.
You know, what do you want to hear about? Because she'll go out and she'll get the inside info for you.
Yeah, I have to know what people want to be able to give it to them. So if you leave a comment on the website or email or hit me up on social media, then I know what you want.
Exactly. Okay, so tell us, what did you see out in the world of the Sierra Pacific Crafts Mixed Media Buying Show? What did you see?
There is so much awesome stuff on the show floor. It is a little disorienting walking the show floor because it's full of Christmas and Valentine's Day, and I'm still trying to wrap my brain around going back to school with my daughter.
I love it. I love it. Well, what was your favorite back to school thing? There's some back to school, right?
Yeah. I love Jen Gallagher's line.
Okay.
From Echo Park.
Okay.
And that was really beautiful. It's very simple and clean and just, you know, bright and happy. And
we love bright and happy.
I love bright and happy. And, you know, the Christmas lines, it's so hard to pick a Christmas line.
It is really hard.
And
I mean, I know what I have some favorites, but everyone has their style. You know what I mean? They have like a style they like too.
Christmas is kind of weird for me being from Florida because so many of the Christmas lines are all like snow and everything like that.
Sleigh and
and I'm like, not so much being from Florida. So I like to see the Christmas lines that are more flowery and stuff.
Okay.
And the touches of pink, you know, some people don't like. It's been big this year to have touches of pink in your Christmas lines.
Yeah, definitely.
And that kind of freaks some people out. They're like, pink doesn't belong in Christmas. Where I'm from, pansies are Christmas decorations.
I love that.
Pink being Christmas doesn't bother, you know, it depends on what your frame of reference is.
For sure.
So, Graphic 45 has a very floral Christmas line.
Okay, I was going to say, I was waiting to see who you picked. I mean, Graphic 45, their Christmas line is always, like, they blow it out of the water. This stuff looks so amazing. So that was one of your faves?
I love that line. It is
beautiful.
For somebody like me who's not into like,
and they threw some blue in there too.
Yeah, there's just touches.
Yeah, it's really beautiful.
It is absolutely gorgeous, and I love that big, like, I don't know if it's a rose, the big flower, but it is absolutely beautiful.
Okay, so definitely we've got that.
And you know, there's other cute things, but you know, that Graphic 45 one really jumped out.
Okay, so you saw Christmas, and then for love stuff, what was on your faves for the love stuff?
Oh, the Graphic 45.
Okay, can you tell we got something going on here? Of course we love Graphic 45. See, this is what happens. You guys buy the paper and then you don't use it. And they're like, no, use it. Yeah. They want you to use it, and they want you to show them what you make.
You know, and I used to be one of those people who did not use the Graphic 45. It was one of those things where it was pretty to look at, but you couldn't figure out how to use it. And lately they have scaled down a lot of their patterns to make them smaller, and it's become much more usable. And I actually did a recent project on I think I put it up on the Craft Critique website. When you own two websites, sometimes it's hard to keep track. And I did a shadow box with one of their recent lines, the artisan style line, and the paper is much more usable than they used to have with the larger scale prints.
I know. It's definitely something, if you buy doubles, then you're all set.
Yes.
So you don't have to worry about it. Like, does anybody else love Graphic 45? I know you guys all do. They've been asking about Graphic 45. So what else have you seen on the show floor?
Oh, well, I'm going to finally have to scrap pictures of my cats because there's animal stuff everywhere.
There is tons of animal stuff. So that's another trend.
Oh, and you all are going to get to take a close-up look at this in a minute because photorealistic is back. And
Do tell us what you mean by photorealistic.
Papers and designs that are actual real photos.
Oh,
which is what Ken that you're going to see next after my visit here is got papers that are all photorealistic, and that I'm seeing.
I do remember that trend.
He's not the only one doing it. There's several places on the show floor that I saw that.
Yeah.
And of course, for me, having been around the industry for well over 15 years, I remember way back in the early days of the industry when that was
You would buy the 12 by 12 paper and you're like, wow, those are real trees.
Yeah, exactly.
Or real roses. Remember the paper with the real roses? You guys remember that? Or the real, like, there was a whole, like, mountain scene, remember?
There's Barb Mac just pointed out Paper House has a lot of those. And they've been one of the few companies that has been doing it all along.
Yeah.
And now there's a whole bunch of companies.
Or remember, like, they did them with, like, jelly beans and stuff, and that's what you're talking about, like where it's an actual item.
It's an actual photo.
Okay, very cool, very fun. Do you guys remember those papers? I used those all the time. We're like, oh my god, it's real paper printing. 10 years ago, 15 years ago.
You can look back in your scrapbook and go, oh yeah, that's photorealistic paper. That must have been around 2000.
I love it. I love it. Okay, what else did you see? What other trends have we got going on? Okay, so the animal trend.
Yeah.
Well, who did you love? We did show Jilly Bean, her little cats and dogs. Oh, they loved that.
Yeah, the Jilly Bean one is just so wonderful, and there's just the animal textures and the animal prints too are just everywhere, and it's it's just
she has on here pets.
I've got my list so that we don't forget anything. And one of the greatest things about that Fur Fusion line from Jilly Bean is that even if you're not into like scrapping 12 by 12 layouts, if you're into doing the pocket pages, they have adorable little wood pieces.
Or the cards. If you're making cards.
Oh, that's right.
If you're making cards. Yeah, so the wood pieces, those were so cute.
Are precious.
I loved the little fish bones. They were so cute. Do you guys remember the little fish bones that we showed at Jilly Bean Soup? It was very cute.
Yes, and those are going to be very popular with a lot of people because they're so versatile for a lot of things, not just 12 by 12 layouts.
For sure, for sure. Okay, what else did you see? I know, she's got a list.
I've got a list because there's so much on the show floor.
So the other thing was popular is chalkboard.
Yes, chalkboard, Jilly Bean, again, they're right on top of all these trends.
Right.
But chalkboard is like everywhere.
Hampton. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
They have so much good stuff.
Yes, all over the show floor, and just little bits and pieces here and there. The chalkboard look has not died yet.
No.
And it's being interpreted in so many different ways.
Well, I love being able to use the chalk markers. Do you guys have chalk markers? I mean, being able to make that chalk look, it's just really cool looking, and especially if you are doing kids pages, makes it really easy to do kids pages. So what else?
It's great for a lot of things. And we're going to talk about Jilly Bean again. You guys are just getting the whole tour of the Jilly Bean booth.
Tour.
Because I've just been so on top of the trends this show. Surfaces are really big. As mixed media has taken over the industry, we've got people coming out not just with papers and stuff, but with 3D type surfaces to put stuff on. And Jilly Bean has a huge collection called Mix the Media that they came out with a while ago, but they've added a whole bunch of different surfaces to it at this show.
I love that. Yeah.
And there's just so much stuff, including, by the way, an adorable drawer unit that is just, you can do so much with it.
Super cute. I don't think we showed the drawer unit. I don't remember now. I've seen a lot of stuff today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then I love that you put Lenny Blooms.
Yes.
So that is just a favorite. I mean, from all of the shows that they've been that she has created these canvas surfaces.
Yeah, and they're so unique because normally when you get a canvas surface like that, it's very flimsy.
Such a cornball. Look, the D's. D squared. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, normally when you get one of those canvas surfaces like that, it's very floppy, and it's
if it's not been treated or whatever.
And so these ones are 2 sheets of canvas sewn back to back with this recycled paper in the middle of it,
that part.
and it is so firm, and it has such body that when you work with it, it would be so durable.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
the possibilities with it, she's got such beautiful examples in the booth
She does.
of projects made with it.
She really knows how to use that stuff.
But one of the things I thought of is you could make a kid's book with it, and it would actually stand up
That's
to being handled.
That's true.
Because
Yeah, that's true. Actually, I hadn't thought about that. That it's really durable. So when you have little kids, you want to make something for them, and then they don't have to get it. It's not like paper, where it's going to be all wrinkled up if they play with it.
Yeah, and there's such a great story behind the production of that. She uses handicapped people to make her products and everything. And as a parent of an autistic child, I love that she's giving something productive
And that's
to
what
do.
I know. I love that. So she's upcycling, good for the environment, good for our community.
Exactly.
It's
So I
fantastic.
love that.
What else did you see?
Oh, well, let's see. Watercolor is huge. That's not the page we're on here in the notebook, but we're going to go there anyway.
Okay.
And because we're just, improvising.
We're going for it. So watercolor.
Watercolor is everywhere.
Yeah.
Waffle Flower Stamp Company.
Yes,
has
we just
some,
saw her too.
Yes.
So Nancy's the one that said I had to talk to Waffle Flower. She's so sweet.
She is adorable.
She's adorable, and her watercolor.
And she's just so excited about her stamps, as she should be, by the way, because they're amazing. And but the watercolor is, even with the exhibitors, even with people who aren't here, it seemed like everything in the industry is turning watercolor. And
so that's a big trend.
Yeah, and in Waffle Flower, she had words and images, both that are and there's several other. I can't. They're too numerous to list. Paper lines and things on the show floor,
right,
that are watercolor.
So the look of watercolor, and then actually using products
and the
to
medium.
Watercolor.
There's all sorts of paint and stuff companies on the show floor that are they're selling the medium, so you can do it yourself.
Like even the paper companies are jumping on board with this whole trend.
Oh yeah, and everything is going that really soft colored look, and we've kind of been edging that way the last couple years, with people doing coloring the stamps with the alcohol markers and stuff like that, trying to get that soft look.
Yeah.
But now it seems like we've jumped all the way to actual real watercolor now.
I love that. I love it. Yeah, watercolor's big.
Yeah.
What else did you see that you love?
Let's see.
Trend-wise.
Trend-wise. Well, we can't talk trends without talking planners, because you can't.
Everyone.
They're everywhere on the show floor.
Yeah.
And I keep thinking at some point it's going to stop because the market is going to get saturated.
It's not.
And it just keeps going.
It's not. Like the Smash Book, and then all these different types of planners, and being able to almost scrapbook through your planner.
Yeah.
The way they're doing it.
Yeah. And it's just more and more people keep coming out with it, and even the companies that don't have actual planners that they're selling are making stamps. Like Waffle Flower has her absolutely adorable stamps for the planners and for little things. And I love her.
Like tabs and things like that.
Well, she has all the little function stamps, that tells you, so that you can
Memo
stamp
to do,
that you can stamp your different events in your planner.
Yeah. Oh,
and then
yeah.
she has two sets for adding the weather to your planner, so you can record what the weather was in
I
your
didn't
planner.
see that, but that sounds
They're
adorable.
little mini sets.
Oh my gosh, how
that
cute!
They're just little micro sets. It's actually cute.
Adding more art to your day just through your daily planning.
Yeah, and then there's and if you look around the show floor in general at the trends,
we're talking about you guys. We are. Say hi. Oh my gosh. This is kind of a good spot right here. Like,
it
people
is.
keep
We're
walking
getting
by.
all-
We could just stand here all day and just grab people.
This is the place to be.
I guess so. Okay,
we're getting influence from the planners and the influence of the pocket scrapbooking just in basically every product in the market, because you see things like the alphabets that are all getting smaller.
Oh, hold on one second. Did we get cut out?
Good.
Let me just make sure. Okay, good. All right.
Yeah.
So
it seems like everything in the market is getting smaller. Like the embellishments are getting smaller,
Yeah.
the alphabets are getting smaller, the stamps are getting smaller, and it's all the influence of the pocket scrapbooking and the planners because that instead
that
of doing
little compact thing.
it's because instead of stamping on like a 12 by 12 layout and putting alphabet titles on a 12 by 12 layout, so many people are doing these smaller canvases like a 4 by 6 card or a planner page. And all the
See, we're
getting all the great photo
Central.
bombs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so
And so they're and so all the products are getting smaller to accommodate that. You get these microscopic little like label alphabets
that are adorable.
They're adorable.
The tiny types kind of things.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
But
and they're just so cute.
And they're beautiful. But 5 years ago we would have had no use for them.
We wouldn't have known what to do with them. Someone had to show us a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, so planners are popular.
Yeah,
and then you had Simple Stories on here. We love their stuff. They're
that's
so sweet.
brand new, and it's got that beautiful floral theme to it.
Yes.
And it's just it is
very
absolutely
fun.
gorgeous. And we're gonna go back to waffle flour again here for a minute.
Succulents.
One tiny little thing that is starting to pop up, and it's becoming a trend not just in the paper crafting, but kind of in the crafting DIY part of the industry is the succulents, both growing them and then icons of them.
It is so popular right now,
Yeah.
and there's stamps and die cuts and all this stuff that have. It is an amazing trend that popped up. We've seen a lot of it, haven't we? Yeah.
And Waffle Flower has a really cute set of the succulents. And
we saw those, and I love that she's got the stamp so that it's the outline and the inside that you can stamp. It's like 2 steps.
Yes, and that 2-step stamping has it's starting to become a big thing. Hero Arts has some really cute stamps that are the same way that people are starting to do the layered stamping.
Did you see the succulents in the the Spellbinders booth? They did a little box of felt succulents. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. You gotta go see
they're
that.
on my list for this afternoon.
Okay, yeah, you definitely have to get up there. So succulents was part of the trends.
Yeah.
These are great. These are the things that you're going to see in your LSS. These are the things that she's found on the floor as kind of being the trend. So this is awesome.
Let's see, what else do we have here? We got the
ball jars. I can't believe they're still like super popular, but they are.
They are. I think they're on their way to becoming a classic. I think they're going to stop being a trend
I like that.
and just kind of become a classic because they're so versatile. They have so many uses, and they're kind of a classic in that kind of pottery barn kind of style. And I don't think we're going to see them go away anytime soon.
I think it's pretty much we're stuck with those, and I love them. They're so cute.
Oh, I have them all over my
Hampton
studio.
Art the jar decorations.
Yeah. Oh, did she tell you that you can actually can with those?
Yes. She said they're food safe.
Yes. That's crazy. And we've actually got Ball Jar exhibiting with one of the distributors here on the floor.
Are you serious?
So the stores can actually buy them.
So they're asking who had the small planner stamps.
Oh, Waffle Flower did.
Waffle Flower.
Yeah, but there's also some of the companies that are making the planners are doing stamps too. And I think Hero Arts actually has some of the small planners.
Okay.
Stamps
well,
too.
Waffle Flower, they were on the website there surfing and checking out her stuff because she has really cute stuff.
She does.
Adorable. I'm so glad you brought her over to us. So
and then the interesting thing, we mentioned the 2-step stamping a minute ago. Waffle Flower has the Ball Jar stamp that has the filler second layer stamp in it, so you can looks like it's got color in it.
Right.
Which we've seen a lot of the Ball Jar stamps in the industry, but I've not seen anybody but her do a filler for it.
Oh, okay. So there's one unique tip for you. Yeah, because now you can buy ball jars in a whole bunch of colors. I've seen them at Target.
Oh yeah.
You
can buy all the colors. I did an article on Craft Critique a while back experimenting with different paint finishes that you can put on the jars to customize them yourself. And you can do everything from a chalk paint to like a glass paint finish on them. There's so many things you can do with them to customize them for DIY decor.
And the industry has come out with so many things that you can pretty much do anything on any surface you have a way to alter it for sure.
Oh, definitely. And they're all about the surfaces these days. There's so many of these customizable like wood surfaces and canvas type surfaces and stuff that are being put out there for the consumer to then take and, go to town on and do what you want with.
I love seeing all that too.
It's so much fun.
Yay, these are great trends. Thank you so much, Nancy. Here's Tina. Hey, Tina. She said, I wish scrapbook stores were gone with the dinosaurs.
Oh. Weren't gone with the dinosaurs.
Yeah, I know. It's really sad.
How
many of you have a scrapbook store in your area within, first of all, maybe if you travel pretty far, but within, 10 miles, it's really hard to find a store anymore.
It is. I live in Florida as well, just north of Daytona, and we have one where I live in town. But other than that, I have to drive an hour to get to a store, whereas not too long ago, within an hour radius, I think I had 3 or 4 stores.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely. It's really sad. So support your LSS. These manufacturers, they want the LSSs to survive because they want you to be able to go there and have someone actually instruct you on how to use these things.
Yes.
And give you inspiration and share and be a community and everything like that. That's what we have at the Art Center. We're a community. You can come, you can do art with us, and we share and we socialize, and it's really fun. And that's what you lose when you don't have an LSS.
Yeah, and that's why things like what you're doing here with the live stream is so important, because there's so many people who don't have access to that local stuff, and so the internet is their connection to the industry.
It really is, isn't it? Yeah, so, we love doing the live stream, but we really want those LSSs to survive, so... Yeah, thank you so much, Nancy. This is super fun. Yay.
So fun.
We've never had her do this before, so this is great.
Yeah.
We're getting the trends from Nancy Nally, Scrapbook Update. So check out her website. Robin's posted all your links there. And, you had a giveaway.
Oh my goodness. We're going to have to come up with something. I totally forgot.
You know what? Nancy's going to, how about just a little surprise swag?
Yeah, we'll do some surprise swag.
Okay.
I totally spaced.
I know, it's okay, it's okay. We always promise them a giveaway at the end. So.
Yeah, I know, we talked about it, and then in the chaos at the show, it's totally spaced.
Don't worry, she'll find you some cool swag out there.
I actually do have some swag hidden away, so we will make sure you guys get some.
So you guys, Robin, go ahead and pick a winner, and then you have to email Robin live at live@charitywings.org, and you can give her your your address, and she will get that to Nancy and send that over to you. So, love the live stream. Thank you, Elena and Robin crew. Thank you for the talk, Nancy. So there are some scrapbook stores out there, but yeah, it's a little 30 or more miles away. I mean, that's far. We want the store close so you guys can have a community. So, you're in Zurich, is in Switzerland, Cindy? Is that where you are? Which I love. I love it when people log in from different countries.
Oh, yeah.
And for January CHA, are you excited?
Yes.
Oh, it's going to be so fun. You have to give us another report in January, trend report. And you guys, the thing is, for January CHA, we are going to have Dejana on, and she is Brazilian. She has a huge Brazilian following. So we're going to try to figure it out so that she can stream in Portuguese, translate into Portuguese. So I know we have all sorts of things ready to go for this new for the show in January. So please make sure you watch that. It's going to be fun. And Nancy will be there. She'll give us another report.
Awesome.
Thank you so much. Okay, and here's a little gifty for you.
Oh,
these are our wing art buttons. They're the 12
buttons. Awesome.
So say bye to Nancy.
Bye, everybody.